But here we are.
Yeah, here we are now. And now instead of just reviewing movies, we review each other's lives.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we got count them, 42 different movies we're going to review.
Yeah, newish ones. They're pretty new. Well, you probably haven't seen them yet, I'm guessing.
Two movies that are out there for your viewing pleasure. The first one we're going to do is one of the most fastest climbing chart comedies in the last 10 years.
Well, really? I didn't know this. I'm sure you'll let me know.
Yeah. I got a news story about it later that will tell you some more information about it. But and at Hard R movie, the one No Hard Feelings, featuring the one, the only Jennifer Lawrence.
You think that I'm crazier than you?
Because well, we're different. I mean,
Oh my God. Oh, you're killing me. You know what? Forget I offered to help you. Forget the entire fucking idea. Because that must have been fucking crazy. Because I am so much crazier than you.
keep your voice down.
I'm just the crazy slut with a dead husband. Forget it!
Yeah, that's from Silver Linings Playbook.
I know exactly what that's from. Silver Lining Playbook.
Yeah.
Also starring in the movie No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lopez. The one, we've done so many J-Lo movies.
yeah.
I can't believe we're getting a J-Law.
Yeah. Finally.
Like, anyway, Jennifer Lawrence, also showing with Jennifer Lawrence in this movie, Natalie Morales.
Imagine if your boss was Angelina Jolie, and then one day she just started dating your ex-boyfriend. Wouldn't that freak you out a little bit?
Well, not if I had a great new boyfriend, dumbass. Look, Tom, I like you. You're really cute, and you're funny, and you're small enough for me to throw you around. So, if you ever work through this, then give me a call.
That's the only time I could, only clip I could find, of that one. I was looking for that from Parks and Rec, and it had this fucking kitchen music behind it. But it's a good scene.
It is what it is. But and then also in this movie, playing a guy that does not drive a car and kill someone, Matthew Broderick.
God.
The key to faking out the parents is the clammy hands. It's a good non-specific symptom. I'm a big believer in it. A lot of people will tell you that a good phony fever is a deadlock, but you get a nervous mother, you could wind up in a doctor's office. That's worse than school. You fake a stomach cramp, and when you're bent over, moaning and wailing, you lick your palms. It's a little childish and stupid, but then so is high school.
Yeah, so from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a classic.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That shit holds up, man.
No hard.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Man, it holds up. It does and it doesn't.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
One, skipping school to go to the Cubs game is not a thing anymore because the Cubs got lights in their stadium in 1989.
Oh, so you can go.
So now they have night games and stuff like that, and like they did back then. So that part doesn't kind of hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. The rest of it I don't know, man. I mean, it's still pretty funny.
It's still fun to me. I still like that movie.
Yeah, I still laugh at it, but I laughed at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a question for our listeners. Someone write in and let us know. Is Ferris Bueller's Day Off still relevant today?
Well, not relevant. It holds up, though. It's still fun.
Or holds up.
Yeah.
It still holds up to today's audience.
Still not relevant.
All right. Then the second movie we watched this week is one of the best directors, or if you don't consider him one of the best, he's one of the most original directors in
unique.
all of cinema history. One of the most unique. I would put him up there with Stanley, Steven, Del Toro. Like each one of them has a style. Tim Burton. Like when you see a movie by them, Christopher Nolan. Like if when you see a movie by them, you know it's their movie. Like you just.
And I think I would say more than any of them. Honestly.
I mean. Besides Tim Burton, I think Tim Burton Tim Burton would be the one that's stylish, but he's gothic stylish.
Stripes and stuff.
Wes Anderson movie, Asteroid City, and this has it's
so many
Wes
people.
Anderson to this. At this point, I think the next Wes Anderson movie shouldn't have one single extra. It should all be Oscar award winning.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a line of them. First, the one, the only, Adrian Brody.
That bag, it doesn't have any feelings. It's empty. I don't have any feelings you can hurt either. Okay? I understand you're angry. I used to be very angry too, okay? I get it. You have no reason to be angry with me because I'm one of the few people that's here trying to give you an opportunity. Now, I'm going to ask you to just sit down and do your best, and I'll give you a piece of paper. How's that?
I went a deep pull from the Detachment.
That's where I was trying to figure out where that's from. I was like, I know this.
And guys, just so you know, this has so many actors in it. I didn't pull long clips for all of them except for one. But I was like, we don't want to spend the whole fucking day doing clips, so they're all like 30 seconds, except for one, which is the next one. All
right, next, Bryan Cranston.
Look, I'm tired of talking to you about this. I want my son. I want to see my son. I want to know that he's all right. This guy knows. He knows where he is. Muskuatokoda. I want my son. And I want my bag and this. And I want to talk to somebody in charge, not you. No, not you. I'm done talking to you. All right? Well, you're looking at me right now like I'm in a fish tank, right? That's fine, because I know what happened here. And you keep telling everybody that this place is a death zone, but it's not. You're lying. Because what's really happening is that you're hiding something out there.
That's from Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla.
Yeah.
I was like, man, is that from Your Honor? I don't even know what that's from. All right, next in this lineup is Edward Norton.
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0. I was a recall coordinator. My job was to apply the formula.
Here's the infant went through the windshield. 3 points.
A new car built by my company leaves somewhere traveling at 60 miles per hour. The rear differential locks up.
The teenager's braces are wrapped around the backseat ashtray. Might make a good anti-smoking ad.
The car crashes and burns with everyone trapped inside. Now, should we initiate a recall?
The father must have been you. Did you see where the fats burned to the seat, the polyester shirt? Very modern art.
Take the number of vehicles in the field, A, multiply it by the probable rate of failure, B, then multiply the result by the average out-of-court settlement, C. A times B times C equals X. If X is less than the cost of a recall, we don't do one.
Are there a lot of these kinds of accidents?
You wouldn't believe.
Which car company do you work for?
A major one.
Oh, God, I love that scene. It's probably one of the best scenes of Fight Club.
I know, but man, that's such a long clip.
I know,
Christ,
but
like
I could not use it.
Podcast.
I could not use it. It's just too good.
All right. Jason Schwartzman's the next guy.
Hey, Ira.
Oh, hey, Mark, could you do me a favor and never leave a paycheck from your shit sitcom on my pillow ever again, please?
Oh, that is so rude of me to accidentally leave my paycheck for $25,000 on your pillow. I'm sorry.
It's a dick move.
It's just they keep coming, week after week. It's getting a little bit hard to keep track of them all.
You know what? Becoming marginally famous has really turned you into an asshole.
Now listen, I'd love to stay here and chat with you, but we have company. You know that girl comedian who lives across the street, the one with the dark hair and the bangs?
Daisy. Yeah.
Daisy, right. Well, I bumped into her outside, and I invited her in, and she's sitting in our living room right now.
She's out there right now?
She's hot, and she's mousy, but kind of like...
She's mousy like a mouse you want to stick your dick in.
Yeah, you gotta get out there and talk to her.
Yeah, from Funny People.
Yeah, I haven't seen Funny People in a while. I was actually just looking at that today. I was like, Funny People. Also in this movie, Maya Hawke.
I was a Billie Jean King in a sea of Maria Sharapovas, but my pilgrimage wasn't for nothing. My entire life was about to change, and it all started with her.
Is that Drea? Sorry.
Drea Torres. She doesn't know it yet, but we're about to become besties.
From Do Revenge, we talked about that like a year ago. It was pretty good too.
Yeah, I know, dude. Great movie. Also, the one, the only Scarlett Johansson.
Are you kidding me? I wanted to be married. I'd already lost. You didn't love me as much as I loved you.
What does that have to do with LA? What?
You're so merged with your own selfishness, you don't even identify it as selfishness anymore. You're such a dick.
From A Marriage Story on Netflix, directed by
Yes, with Adam Driver.
No Baumbach.
And
it's a tough movie.
And last but not least, the father of the entire world, Mr. Thomas Hanks.
I'm an excellent lawyer.
What makes you an excellent lawyer?
I love the law. I know the law. I excel at practicing.
What do you love about the law, Andrew?
Many things. What I love the most about the law?
Yes.
Is that every now and again, not often, but occasionally, you get to be a part of justice being done. That really is quite a thrill when that happens.
Yeah, that's from Philadelphia.
Yes, it is. I love Philadelphia. That is one of the best movies in the history of movies.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you know movies? Do you like movies?
I know movies. And there is one more person. No, that's it. That's all.
That's it. Please be it.
No, that's it.
I'd like to talk at some point in this podcast that we have.
You can find us online.
17 people. That was 1,700 people.
Yeah. You can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/suck podcast or w2mnet.com. W2M as in Mary net.com. You can find our podcast among a bunch of other ones. Mark Radlich's podcast network, sort of thing. Also, did I say Instagram? Instagram MCDS Podcast, Twitter MCDS Podcast. Also, you go to patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. Become a patron. We'll do some shit. We'll mention the podcast. We'll eventually we'll do stuff for it probably. Go to bonfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck, and something you'll find shirts with our logo on it. Like you go to the top right corner if you want that on your shirt. Go to bonfire.com, search for that. You'll find that. Also, yeah, if you guys are watching on Facebook, go and like the page. Watch YouTube and subscribe. Watch the Twitch and subscribe. And if you're everywhere you find podcasts, where you find podcasts, you find Movies Don't Suck and something to do. You know, small business. Who we talking about?
Huh? Oh, is it my turn to talk finally?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah. I can't remember what I was supposed to do on this podcast anymore.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's been a while. It's been like 26 minutes. Anyway, small businesses, we like to sit there and we like to motivate. We like to put you out there in the world. Mm-hmm. And today, and we will do it free of charge. All you have to do is email us, message us. And today we're going to talk about a friend of ours because I haven't been out in the world and I haven't checked email in a while, so I don't care. So we're just going to talk about a place that we like to go, the place that we call home. We're talking about the one, the only Screenland Armor. Screenland Armor is located at 408 Armor Road, North Kansas City, Missouri, United States, 64116. They are the go-to movie theater in Kansas City.
I think
they
in
were
the
just
country,
voted the
to me, one of the best theaters in the country, honestly, to me.
Well, they were just voted by Kansas City Magazine as the best movie theater in 2023 in the Kansas City area, like by far. They got all the votes. They win.
Yeah.
You can go and see showtimes at their website at screenland.com. They have everything from outside. Let's see, they got outside Friday Night Frights, where they're gonna every Friday night they play a horror movie, a classic one. The one this week is actually, let's see, is the Wicker Man, the original Wicker Man.
Yeah, it's hosted by our friends at Never Junkhead.
Yes, correct. And then they even got anime. They have anime shows. They have new releases. They have Screenland selections, which like this week is Past Lives and Asteroid City, the movie we'll be talking about later. And they even have outside movies that they'll be showing every Saturday night out in the parking lot, like Airheads this Saturday, Hot Rod, Princess Bride, and also they're going to do the Power Rangers movie.
Classics.
That's awesome. It's classics. And I put a picture. I got a picture of them outside watching one of the movies. Oh, there it is. Bam. That's what they do on the outside watching the film.
It's like a better version of what I do in my backyard.
Yeah. And so, guys, Screenland Armor, it's one of our best friends. Go, and anytime you are in the Kansas City area, they are the place to go. Again, www.facebook.com/Armor Theater, or go to www.screenland.com.
I think I'm in this photo.
All right.
By the way, in the top left hand. I think I'm in the top left hand corner of this photo.
Yeah, you are.
All
right. Let's see.
Is that it?
So, what are we doing today? We're yeah, that's it, man. I'm done. I'm
you ready to talk movies, dude?
Done with the podcast?
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
We got more of a podcast.
Yeah, we got a podcast.
Okay, we got other stuff.
How often do you think people would tune in and they tune out like these 15 minutes in after we're done with this? They're like, is that the whole thing?
It's all your fault.
No.
That's what it is.
We were talking about No Hard Feelings, directed by Gene Stupinksky. He directed Good Boys. You remember Good Boys? That movie? Written, directed
Yes.
it? Yeah. Also, he also directed 2 episodes of The Office. I mentioned that. Also written by Gene Stupinski and John Phillips. This stars the incredible, beautiful, and very funny in this movie, Jennifer Lawrence.
You think that I'm crazier than you.
Also stars Andrew Barth Feldman as Percy Becker. He's the other lead, but I couldn't find clips for that guy. Sorry, he's pretty new, but he's great. Also, Natalie Morales is Sarah.
Imagine if your boss was Angelina Jolie, and then one day she just started dating your ex-boyfriend. Wouldn't that freak you out a little bit?
Well, not if I had a great new boyfriend, dumbass.
Also, Matthew Broderick as Laird Becker.
The key to faking out the parents is the clammy hands.
This also stars Laura Benatti as Allison Becker, Scott MacArthur as Jim, Ebon Moss Bacharach as Gary, Kyle Mooney as Jody. Kyle Mooney, forgot about him in this movie. And you forget, yeah. And also Quincy Dunn Baker as Travis. Why don't you go read the storyline for this one?
Sure. On the brink of losing her home, Maddie finds an intriguing job listing. Helicopter parents looking for someone to bring their introvert 19-year-old son out of his shell before college. She has one summer to make him a man or die trying.
Yeah, she's just a fucking 19-year-old child. Okay. Sorry. No hard feelings. Now, I know you're looking forward to this one. You saw the previews for it.
Yeah, I mean, this was a really funny, like, R-rated.
Yeah, you don't see
humor.
comedies like this come out that often. Like, you don't see comedies
No.
in general come out that often. It seems like they just haven't done it in a while. And hold on, my dog's screaming. Hugo. Sorry, he's whining about something. No, you don't see comedies like this come out in a while. And so when you and I saw the previews, it's like good, something we like, something we're good about.
Right. And this is like one of the funniest movies that came out and actually come in the past couple of years, because it did not give a fuck about your feelings. It did not.
No.
It was one of those that it was just like, hey, we're gonna pull all stops and see where we go here with this. And I mean, it's not disgusting humor. There is there is very raunchy humor
Sure.
in it, but not disgusting. It's not like diarrhea and puking and shitting and stuff like that you see in an R-rated, comedies of the past.
So yeah, this movie it really has like it's surprising how much heart it has,
Yeah, and not just that. I mean, it was literally, it was just really fun. It had a good story. It had a good, you feel emotions about it. It's not just like dumb girls trying to sleep with a guy, but at some points it is dumb girls just trying to sleep with a guy. But then at some points it's, from other images and other, it has a lot of heart. It has a good story to it, and it ends good. It doesn't like make it all silly and dumb. It actually has a good, when you leave the theater, you feel good leaving the theater.
Yeah. And for you sickos out there, there's a nude scene with Jennifer Lawrence, and that way you don't have to fucking go to some Somali website to see her naked. You can just watch this movie. God damn it, honey, come here. I'm sorry, my dog just.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the microphone doesn't mean anything to you today. Did you want me to let you go and call you up later if you want to do the podcast?
I'm an idiot when she's doing that stuff. But yeah, man, No Hard Feelings is a fun movie. My wife really liked it. I took her to it. I think you can take your significant to this and they won't be mad at you.
You can take anybody to this and then they get mad at you, then that's just they're dumb and they don't have a good sense of humor. That's just the bottom line to that.
We don't get to see a whole lot of comedies nowadays, so it's nice to see this one.
Yeah, and it was really funny. Jennifer Lawrence played, because Jennifer Lawrence really doesn't play in a lot of comedies. I mean, or hasn't in a while. If she has, I think most of her movies has always been serious.
If I remember correctly, she got drunk with Gene Stupinksky, and she agreed to do it when she was drunk, and she woke up, she's like, what the fuck did I agree to?
Yeah, and great. That's amazing. That's exactly like I'm looking through her movies, and I don't think she's done a comedy.
Well, yeah, you could. I mean, I guess you could talk about like I guess elevated comedies like Silver Linings Playbook or something. But yeah, she doesn't. She really has chops for comedy. I think she should do more of it. Honestly,
I mean, she did the Bill Engvall show where she came from originally, which that was a comedy. But like literally, yeah, all her movies are like serious or action movies.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about.
So I guess this really is her. I mean, Don't Look Up, I guess, would be the closest thing.
Yeah, I guess so. She sort of also played like, to me, like when it comes to like herself, I guess Don't Look Up would be the closest to herself, and then this one she just plays, whatever. but yeah,
I think this is the thing that's closest to her. Like this is almost, it's just like she showed up.
Yeah.
And I'm Jennifer Lawrence. I got to be a hot 30-year-old that like.
Yeah, and I do think that I'm glad to see her back. Really, because she's been like sort of laying low for a while, and it's good to see her back in movies.
Well, she had some kids.
Oh yeah, she had children. So yeah.
She got married and had some kids, and did that whole family thing.
Oh yeah, now she's back to doing R-rated comedy.
All right, Chris. So what do you rate this?
My rating on this is probably a 3.9, I guess, like a 4. It's a fun movie. It's something like I don't see this enough, So it was just I was pleased. Delay. I worked out feeling good. So wholesome movie.
I'm gonna go one above you, and I'm gonna go 4.1. And the reason being,
take a shot. People.
Yeah. The reason being is because there is a scene in this movie that I've never seen before in a movie. And it made me laugh so hard. I'm surprised I did not tear my vocal cords. And I'm not going to say what it is exactly because I don't want to ruin it for people. But it does happen on a beach with 3 drunk people. And there's a certain part to that scene where that something happened that I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just saw that. Why can't I rewind this and see that again? Like, it was hilarious.
Yeah. So no hard feelings, guys. You guys want to have a good time at the theater? This is a great way to spend your evening or your afternoon or morning if you're one of those weird people that goes first showings like I do. But yeah, no hard feelings. I think this will probably stick around. There's not a lot of movies like this out there.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that definitely years from now, somebody can just throw it on and you'll be like, yeah, this is a good movie. Let's watch this. We'll laugh. It'll be probably, if anything, it'll probably bought by HBO Max or something like that. Or, this will always be on a streaming network, I believe. From here on out.
I also feel like that, Jennifer Lawrence is always a great actress, but even the people on this, like Andrew Barth, Feldman, and just even the supporting characters, I felt like brought it too. Like that, the chemistry between Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Barth Feldman was spot on. You felt it, and I don't know if that's just the way the director did it or just the natural chemistry, but everything worked together, and
it tried to work together. Not all of it worked 100%.
Yeah, that's why it's not 5. but yeah, No Hard Feelings. I'm on RottenTomatoes.com, dude. What's the audience score for No Hard Feelings?
I am going to say the audience score for No Hard Feelings has to be, because man, it's getting a lot of good heat, got good love out there. I am going to have to say 91%.
87%. We're too far off.
Oh,
there's an audience says the audience says funny and heartfelt.
Yes.
No Hard Feelings is a good fun for fans of R-rated comedies. Yeah. Okay. What is the critic score for No Hard Feelings?
71.
69. Which is kind
of that's only off by 2.
It's kind of funny.
Still.
Criticism is this raunchy comedy often plays it disappointingly safe, but Jennifer Lawrence's comedic and dramatic chops ensured that the end result prompts No Hard Feelings. I mean, did it play it safe? I don't know. I mean, I've seen beats of this movie before, but I was definitely all about it. You know what I mean?
You're like, oh man, yeah. It was, and be honest, it was really funny. It was a good movie. Definitely, guys, definitely get a chance to go see this. This is one of those movies that you can watch with everybody, and everybody will have a good time.
Yeah, I'm going to read a good review and a bad review. How about that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So Claudia Puga Film Week of KPCC in Los Angeles says it appears to be a raucous sex comedy, but it ends up sentimental and predictable. So she didn't really like that much. But here is Leonard Maltin, Gil Lynn Maltin. Everyone knows what Lynn Maltin is. I'm about to recommend a mildly raunchy R-rated comedy for one simple reason. Had fun watching it. I'm so sick and tired of overlong or produced formulaic content that this incident movie is like a work of genius in comparison. So he liked it. He had fun watching it. And Lynn, we love you. Come on the podcast. But yeah. So that's No Hard Feelings. Just catch your local movie theater. And if you didn't like it, well, fuck you, because we're not going to give you your money back. But
why? Why say fuck you?
Okay, if you guys, if you didn't like it, I'm sorry that you hate fun. You're a fun hater.
I'm sorry you hate fun. Sorry that you hate fun.
Man, that makes me sound hold on, that makes me sound like an asshole, right? Okay, I'm sorry if you didn't like it. Whatever, but we liked it quite a bit, and we recommend it. So if you like our,
I don't think any of us liked it. Who didn't like it?
I want to clarify for someone that hasn't listened to the podcast before. Our score is between 0 and 5. So give me
No, don't tell them that. Don't tell them the rules.
Bro. Oh, okay, sorry.
It's not fun when you tell them the rules. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you ready to do a new segment, man? I'm ready to get this on the show.
Okay, yeah.
On the go.
On the go. Okay.
On the flow. This is the movies that don't suck and some of them do. I'm gonna read stuff. Chris is gonna react, or he will die.
All right, let's do this.
All right, first one right off the bat. Jennifer Lawrence's No Hard Feelings becomes the highest grossing R-rated comedy of the decade.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, it is the highest R-rated comedy of the decade so far. No Hard Feelings has now surpassed over $150 million worldwide. Not a huge amount to compete with like the likes of Marvel movies or anything like that. It's so it's got some good money going and stuff like that, but it is literally the highest selling R-rated comedy in the last 10 years.
We need more of these. We do. We talked about it. We just need more of these movies. More comedies.
We just need more.
Yeah.
We need more. We need more good comedies. We need more something about Mary's. You know? That's what it's what. It was very something about Mary. Everybody, don't worry. Jason Blum is now telling you the Insidious franchise is going on hiatus after the next movie, The Red Door.
Are we doing that? We got to do that, right?
So be it. What?
The Insidious Red Door. We got to.
I mean, well, yeah, we're gonna do them all just like we always do. Insidious and the Conjurings and the next Saw movie.
I have a confession, dude. I thought Insidious and Sinister were the same thing, like till like last week. So I have
anyway.
I have homework
let's
to do.
move on from that. I don't want you to get made fun of too much, man. I love you. So let's just. Sylvester Stallone is getting the doc treatment over at Netflix, and it'll be hitting this fall. It'll be a documentary movie about the one and only Sylvester Stallone, including Rocky, Rambo, and more.
There I have one about Arnold, which is pretty good. So I imagine.
Yeah, and this one's going to be that one's called Arnold. This one's going to be called Sly.
It's gotta be.
You know, so
it's gotta be.
Are you ready for this one?
Of course.
This one I could not believe when I read this full article. Barbie is just the beginning.
What?
Mattel has a total of 45 movies based on their toys in development right now.
I mean, Barbie does well. We're gonna get a bunch of shitty movies about, I don't know what their shit is, like Kick It or something, like Simon Says maybe. But
so far, they got Barney the Dinosaur, Hot Wheels with J.J. Abrams. They have Masters of the Universe, Matchbox, Major Matt Manson, Magic 8 Ball, American Girl, Polly Pocket, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Uno, Viewmaster, and that's all the ones that they will mention. But those are the ones that they will say by name.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to Barbie. I know you're looking forward to Barbie. I wasn't until I saw it for you. Like, now you and I will be looking dressed in pink there seeing it. But yeah, man, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Barbie Oppenheimer double feature. Apparently that's the thing that's happening. I'm going to make it happen. I will be at the theater all day that day.
What day? What?
People were telling me to do a Barbie Oppenheimer double feature. Well, they'll go see Barbie and Oppenheimer. They're going to figure out which one they see first. So I will be at the theater doing that probably because I'm
really.
Yeah.
So the other day I got this thing. Give me 2 seconds, just because I think this is amazing and I think you'll enjoy it.
Just so you guys know, Neil's not super excited about seeing Oppenheimer. It's a 3-hour movie, and Neil can't stay still for 3 hours because he's like the second he comes out of the he lights up a
Christopher Nolan
cigarette.
hasn't showed me anything in a long time to be like excited about going to go see one.
Did
of
you
his
like
fucking
Interstellar
movies.
though? You liked Interstellar, right?
What?
You liked Interstellar, didn't you?
Yeah, but I said a long time.
Okay.
And that's a long time
Okay.
ago, buddy.
Yeah, I did Tenet, and then you're like,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
It's like he hasn't given me anything in a long time to be like, oh my god, I'm so happy I'm about to go see this Christopher Nolan movie.
Dude.
And it's not. I'm not. I'm just like, yay, Christopher Nolan.
Me too, yeah. It's on
Yeah, it's like M. Night Shyamalan. All right, he was great when he started, but now we know what's going to happen every single time.
Okay.
And here you go.
Oh,
this is what I got. I saw that earlier and I saved it, and I was going to send it to
I'm
you.
definitely, I'm going to post it. I'm going to be there, dude. I'll be there. I'm trying to figure out which one to see first, but I'm probably going to see Oppenheimer, then Barbie to lighten the mood. I don't know. We'll see.
Nice. All right. The Grinch parody is going to be coming out soon on VOD. The Mean One, which is starring Terrifier's David Howard Thornton. He's a guy who, as a Grinch-like murderer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it was only limited in limited theaters last year, and it will be coming out on VOD. Come on, give me the date. I hate when they do this. October 3rd.
Okay.
It'll be on date.
Oh, in time. And
it's called The Mean One. It looks great. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, are the constantly playing the Grinch in this one? I'm all about it.
What's that?
You said Art the constantly playing the Grinch in this one? The guy
I
plays.
have no idea. Yeah. The same guy who plays Art the Clown is playing the Grinch.
Great.
Dennis Villeneuve confirms
Denis
that,
Villeneuve.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because in 2 seconds you're gonna curse his name.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Dune Part 2 is coming out, right?
Yeah, he directed it, and I love that director, by the way. He did Arrival, he did other great movies.
Yeah. Dune is not a 2-part series.
God damn it. Fucking A, really?
It is a 3-part movie series.
God damn it. I knew it. I knew they'd do this to us because you and I walked into Dune, and we didn't know. We go in there.
I saw the time. I saw how long the time was on the first movie, and I was like, "How are they going to explain all of that?"
Yeah, in the 2 hours.
This is going to be so. Half of the stuff is not going to be.
I fucking knew it, and after the way that I knew that I suspected might be another third one. After I saw that they were only at this point. I read the book. They're only at this point at the end of the first one.
To finish out the last movie, he's also going to be using parts of Dune Messiah, the book.
I only read the first Dune.
To finish it all up.
I only read the first Dune.
So
There's
it will
so
be
many
all
Dune
together
books.
like that. So, hey, go for it, man.
I mean, I like Zendaya. I like Timothy Chalamet, but fuck, man.
Hey, guess what? The new Superman movie, though, we are not seeing the origin story.
Fucking good. I'm glad.
I am so tired of seeing the origin story of Batman and Superman, but James Gunn has confirmed the origin story is not going to be talked about in the new Superman movie. Thank you.
We're all tired of that. We're all tired of that.
So tired of hearing. I know how Batman's mom and dad died. I don't give a fuck.
We know
anymore.
that Uncle Ben died. Okay, we know that.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it. Come on, guys. Let's just move on.
We know Superman was from a planet, different planet, and we all knew all that shit. We saw Smallville. Okay, we just want to see Superman be Superman. You know, for most of the movie. So.
Exactly. Benedict Cumberbatch has teased that when he was asked what's going on, what's in his near future, he goes, "There are some Marvel capers in the making next year." So he will be returning as the great Doctor Strange, which is great because let's just be honest, like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, Chris Evans is Captain America. Freaking, let's just be honest, Benedict is Doctor Strange.
Stephen Strange.
He just plays that so good. Jason Blum wants you to know that he is going to turn more video games into horror movies after seeing his final creation of Five Nights at Freddy's. He says, well, I think the right video games make source material for movies. I mean, you saw what they even did with Super Mario Brothers. It's a different genre, but it was an amazing, successful movie, and I certainly hope that's the case with Five Nights. James is actually a big gamer, and he now has a whole gaming division of our company that we have been working on, and I'm definitely looking forward to finding more games that are popular that we could turn into horror movies.
Dude, I think Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be giant. I do think it's going to be a giant movie.
I hope it's great.
I've seen the preview for it. It looks great. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima right now. Whatever. But yeah, I want to see more movies based on video games. I'd be all about it.
Yeah, it'd be nuts. It'll be nuts. Sausage Party, the series, which is coming to the good old Amazon. PR team had to step in and say, hey, maybe you can't do that. But they gave them the green light anyway. And Seth Rogen's comment on it was, there's one specific scene that had a special screening for the Amazon PR people, and you should just wrap your heads around that right now, because this will be a scene everybody's going to talk about.
Amazing, the orgy scene. because that was the.
I
I was
can't
in when I saw it in theaters, dude. It was full, and the theater fucking exploded during that scene. People were falling out of their seats laughing. I was too.
Matt, okay, talking about the Mattel films like we did, I was talking about earlier. Sure. Magic 8-Ball movie is a horror comedy from the writer of Cocaine Bear.
Okay, interesting.
So I don't know what it's going to be about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's about the Magic 8-Ball.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, it just says currently unknown, but it's by the writer of Cocaine Bear. So, hey, go for it, bro.
Yeah. We gotta get
the new Alien movie. The new Alien movie is now filmed wrapping, or it's now just wrapped filming. Deadpool 3 could do the same thing that they did in the Flash movie by showing you a spigot of a movie that was never made, that was almost made at one point.
Was it Green Lantern 2? Is that what's happening?
No, that's DC. That's DC. This
sorry.
is Marvel.
Okay. So what if you had to speculate, what would it be?
Oh, they speculated for us.
Okay.
They got it.
Right.
It's Channing Tatum has been signed on to Deadpool 3. Yeah,
dude,
Gambit.
I've been dying. I've been wanting that to happen so badly. Gambit was always my favorite.
And so we might be seeing Gambit, Channing Tatum's Gambit. The guy learned card tricks specifically. He knows how to throw cards like almost like 100 yards.
Because of Gambit, he wanted to be
videos.
Gambit so badly.
Yeah, he trained to be like Gambit.
Yeah,
because he thought he was going to play Gambit. So we might see Gambit. That's awesome. Zack Snyder wants you to know he's written a 450-page Bible for the Rebel Moon saga.
All right, man.
You're going to be able to go pick up.
All right, man. If you want.
I don't know if you know this, but he really wants this Rebel Moon thing to go. He wants it to be like, he wants series, he wants movies.
He wants to be the next Star Wars, right?
Video games. Yeah, he wants it to be the next Star Wars.
Well, sorry, Cal. Sorry, guy. We'll see what happens.
So hopefully it doesn't flop massively. You know, Speed was originally a Beverly Hills Cop movie.
Okay, I'm glad it's not. I guess
the writer for Speed, at the end of trying to get one Hail Mary for someone to make Speed, through that instead of Keanu Reeves is Axel Foley, Eddie Murphy being the main character in the movie.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad we get Keanu Reeves to play.
That'd have been weird. I don't even know.
Axel Foley go, fuck me. Like during seeing the bomb at the end of the bus. It's like, oh darn. But
John Chow says it's time. And he wants Kal Penn to get on top of it.
Oh, for the next Harold Kumar movie?
He wants a Harold and Kumar 4.
Hey, dude, I want it too. Honestly, that last one, Harold Kumar 3D, wasn't bad. I liked it. It's a great Christmas movie. So I'd see a fourth one in a heartbeat.
Greta Gerwig will direct the Chronicles of Narnia reboot movies that will be on Netflix. Like the first two are good. Like it's like the last two, right? That nobody really watched.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could be on board. It's just that I've seen the Lion Witch Wardrobe. There's 2 movies I've seen of the Lion Witch Wardrobe. So, do I need to see the third one?
I have no idea. A Halloween movie that's coming out this year, The Boglins. Remember The Boglins?
I don't think so.
They're the puppets that were from the 80s.
Yeah.
Like the creepy. Here, I'll give you a picture of one of them. But like literally, that movie is going to be hitting the Mattel.
It's a Mattel thing? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the Mattel movies coming out this year as well. Maybe I opened it up too quickly.
Neil has to save the photo and then upload it to the service for him to show me. But I'm excited to show you. See it.
What the heck? Come on, dude. I said save. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I blame science, guys. I'm sorry. I
Science,
can't
you
do
want
anything
science?
without being naked.
Oh yeah, it's
I blame
that is your
science.
thing now.
It's always science's fault. It's never my
So
fault. Here
so
you go. Boom. These guys.
those are creepy looking, but okay.
Yeah, dude, they're little puppets. It's in the 80s.
Okay.
And it's called Boglins. And that's going to be one of the new movies coming out for Mattel.
Are they make garbage pail kids too? I mean, shit.
I mean, we need that. Ernie Hudson has confirmed Ghostbusters a wrap. So that has now been completely done. Smallville star Kyle Gallner played the Flash in the Smallville universe.
Mm-hmm.
He would love to play put his hat in the Green Arrow hat for the new DCU. Also in names in the hat already are Austin Butler and Charlie Hunnam. So I don't know, man. Thanks for throwing your name out there, bro. But
I think there are lots of people that are like, I'd really like a couple $1 million right now. I'm gonna join the DCU or the MCU. You know, it's like
Right.
a guaranteed to make fuck tons of money. So, yeah.
Barney the Dinosaur movie that's being made by Mattel will be leaning into the millennial angst more because it's going to be an A24 movie.
What?
It's going to be more like it's going to be more of a Being John Malkovich is what it's being compared to.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it
Show me the
says
writer.
we're leaning into the millennial angst of the property rather than fine tuning this for kids. It's really a play for adults. Now it's R-rated, but it's focused on some of the trials and tribulations of being 30-something growing up with Barney the dinosaur.
Well, I am 30-something growing up. So
There you go. There you go. Owen Wilson has now joined Deadpool 3. So you know exactly who he's going to play.
Who? The actor? What was the actor?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Okay, yeah, I know
he's from Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
You ever seen him in those?
I've seen him.
Yeah.
He just wasn't in the new one.
Yeah. So we all know who he's gonna play.
Mm-hmm. You guys gotta watch that Loki series if you want to know.
Yeah, Loki, the miniseries is exactly. Captain America: Brave New World has wrapped. That's awesome. I mean, we got a lot of wrapped films. So
that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially if the strikes going on, and everything, and this.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the TV shows going away. Well, I mean, whatever. But if the movies start being affected, that's when we get upset about it. So.
Brie Larson's character from the 21 Jump Street movie is getting a spinoff.
Okay. I guess I'll watch that. Interesting.
Yeah. It says that the story is going to be her following her classmates' footsteps of the undercover classmates. Yeah, it says that she's just working on it right now with them. So, okay, that's the director of Across the Spider-Verse is asking for 2 more people to be added to the new Spider-Verse movie that he's working on.
God, I was hoping it was almost done, so I guess not even close.
There's 2 more people he wants to add. He needs the voices of legendary rapper Snoop Doggy Dogg,
Yeah, Snoop.
and Bill Murray.
Okay, that last one's a tall order because that dude doesn't show up for shit. Like you have to like.
He might go for voiceover work.
Yeah,
I mean, he just has to go in and say some shit.
He doesn't have management, and I was just reading it the other day about Bill Murray and Lost in Translation. Is that Sophia Coppola?
The 1-800 number. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Sophia Coppola just spoke to him. He said he'd do it, and that was it. That was the end of the conversation. And he didn't know he was going to show up until he just showed up in Tokyo. He's like, I'm here to do the movie.
Nice. That's awesome. Last but not least, Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet. Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet, right?
Chalamet.
Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Yeah.
Chalamet.
Yeah.
Chalamet.
Yeah. We'll have him on. We'll find out.
Everybody is saying that his music skills are ridiculous and incredible in his rendition of Bob Dylan.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure he's great. Fucking asshole. he's just. All right, yeah. He's just he's just talented.
Yeah, James Mangold has been giving him the biggest credit, saying Timmy is working his ass off as we speak. We've been in musical rehearsals and we laid things down just to learn from them. But the music is incredible and he's incredible. I couldn't have more confidence in him and in others joining in. Not unlike making an Indiana Jones movie. The expectations are high, but so is the camaraderie and the love amongst us. We've all been essentially working on this movie for the last 3 years. So there's been a lot of preparation.
So they call him Timmy. Okay, I wouldn't call
Timmy.
him.
But that's it, man. That's the movie news.
All right.
That is the movies that don't suck and something new. I told Chris a bunch of stuff. Now he's not mad at me because I'm gonna make him do stuff.
We're talking Asteroid City, directed by fucking Wes Anderson. If you guys don't know who Wes Anderson is, did The French Dispatch over in Kansas. He did The Life Aquatic, which I love, Isle of Dogs, Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums. If you guys don't know Wes Anderson is, I don't think you're watching movies at all. You don't know who he
At
is.
all. No movies.
Yeah.
At
Written
all.
by Wes Anderson, Roman Coppola, who's his writing partner. This stars the inimitable Bryan Cranston.
Look, I'm tired of talking to you about this. I want my son.
Also, Edward Norton as Conrad Earp.
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0.
Jason Schwartzman as Augustine Beck.
Hey, Ira.
Oh, hey, Mark, could you do me a favor and never leave a paycheck from your shit sitcom on my pillow ever again, please?
Oh, that is so rude of me to accidentally leave my paycheck for $25,000 on your pillow.
Also, Jake Ryan as Woodrow. Scarlett Johansson as Midge Campbell.
Are you kidding me?
Also, Grace Edwards as Dina. Maya Hawke as Dina.
I was a Billie Jean King in a sea of Maria Sharapovas, but
Reaper Friend is Montana. Jeffrey Wright, the amazing Jeffrey Wright as General Gibson. Man, I almost got just a clip of him just for that. Hope Davis is Sandy Boyd. Steve Park is Roger Cho. Liev Schreiber, that's Sabretooth himself as JJ Kellogg. Aristo Meehan as Clifford. Ethan Josh Lee as Ricker. Sophia Lillis as Shelley. Tom Hanks as Stanley Zach.
I'm an excellent lawyer.
Ella Ferris is Andromeda. Gracie Ferris is Pandora. William Ferris is Cassiopeia. Man, Matt Dillon's is Mechanic. Fucking, I can keep going on. Stevens is Will Sky. God damn, there's so many people.
Yeah,
in
whatever
here.
hour you want to stop reading them all, we can start talking about
Real
them.
quick, I want to mention Jarvis Cocker of Pulp. He's in this too. He plays Cowboy. Why don't you read the storyline of this?
I forgot what movie we were talking about. It's been so long. You just
Jeff
kept
Goldblum,
writing.
Adrian Brody, Willem Dafoe, Christian. Okay, all right. I want you to sort on for this.
Following a writer on his world-famous fictional play about a grieving father who travels with his tech-obsessed family to a small rural asteroid city to compete in a junior stargazing event, only to have his world view disrupted forever.
So, what a movie!
What a movie!
It's a very Wes Anderson movie. You guys were wondering. It's you only kind of knowing what to get. So if you're not a Wes Anderson fan, this will not, turn you. But it's a funny, cute movie.
It is funny. It is cute. I do have an issue with it.
Okay, what's your issue?
And it's not because I want to diss Wes Anderson because you're a big Wes Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
You know I like Wes Anderson too. I didn't like the ending.
Oh, you didn't like the ending? Okay.
It just kind of, to me, it kind of just abruptly stopped.
That's a fair.
And I got why, and I'm not going to ruin that little spoiler of this movie, but I got the reason why it abruptly stopped, but I don't think it should have. I think they should have finished the story better than just abruptly stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Does it seem like a very COVID movie? like the way it's filmed, because it's all in one location. They don't move around at all. It takes place in just this town, this small town of Asteroid City, mostly. But you know, like it just.
I would believe that if I don't think I have it. No, that wasn't one of the facts I did, but one of the facts was like he like been writing this movie forever, so I don't think it has anything to do with like the COVID. I think it's just literally that was his image of what this little desert town would be. I don't think this was COVID affected.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, it says very Wes Anderson. You're gonna go in with the deadpan and the humor and even the darkness that's always sort of under the surface of Wes Anderson.
I think this is a very cute, funny, corny Wes Anderson movie. There's parts, again, I was in a near pack. This is the first movie I got to see in the theater. My wife took me to it.
Aww.
And we had a great time together. And we were laughing at things that no one else got.
Yeah, of course.
Because, you know, Wes Anderson and we understand. But this is funny. It is corny. It is cheesy. It's got a great storyline that goes with it completely. That is awesome. Jason Schwartzman is, what? He's been playing freaking... Oh, this is the thing I said during the movie. I go, this is hilarious that I remember seeing Jason Schwartzman in a Wes Anderson movie where he was the creepy teenager, and now he plays the father.
Yeah.
He's almost to grandfather age, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in his 40s. So the thing is about this movie is that I think that a lot of it works, but some of it doesn't. Like I didn't really like the play aspect of it. To me, that when it kind of came in and out.
No, I liked the play aspect of it. I did. Because I love the fact that we're in a universe of a universe.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I love that, multiverse kind of
I felt like, to me, I felt it was the way to get Adrian Brody in it.
But I love that part of it. But I did not like the part that it just abruptly ended.
Yeah. But would you like the Margot Robbie in this for a second? Just for a second, Margot Robbie's in this.
Who?
Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah, that she's in here for like half a second.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts, one of my favorite actors or actors in this movie was Maya Hawke.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Wow. She completely disappeared into that character. That is the most not Maya Hawke character I've seen her play. Is that the best way to say that?
Yeah, I guess so. I would go with that. Yeah.
And I mean that as a compliment in the highest regret. And like literally, I didn't realize it was her until like a couple of scenes of her, and then I was like, oh, and it was like, man, she did a really, really great job in her part.
Even fucking Steve Carell did a part in this. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
so Steve Carell's part was supposed to be Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray, something happened scheduling wise, or he got COVID. He got COVID.
What do you think about Tom Hanks' character? Tom Hanks in this was pretty good too.
Tom Hanks was great. He plays a dad, grandpa, whatever you want to.
He's so easy to just whatever you want to be. He's that.
Yes.
So it's just
and it was just really fun. Now, is this Wes Anderson's best movie that he ever did?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Well, I think
I don't even know if it's in the top 3.
Yeah, I mean, to me it's a minor innocent work, but it's not bad for me. It's
a good Wes Anderson movie. It's not Life Aquatic. It's not Royal Tenenbaums. It's not Rushmore, which are the 3. I think the top 3.
Oh, for you?
It'd be Rushmore, Tenenbaums, and Life Aquatic.
But you love the French Dispatch. I know you do. I know that
I love the French. Oh man, French Dispatch.
My top 3 are probably Life Aquatic, Moonrise Kingdom, and Rushmore. I'm with you on that. But
yeah. But anyway, I'm just saying that this isn't the worst Wes Anderson movie.
What's the worst Wes Anderson movie?
Man, I don't know.
Is it
I was
Darjeeling?
trying to figure that
A lot
out.
of people love Darjeeling. I'm not a big fan of that one.
Yeah, I'd have to go with that because it was kind of, and
I don't know.
it kind of lost me at the end.
All right. Sorry, guys. If you like the Darjeeling Limited, just tell us how stupid we are for not liking it. No.
Hey, dude, but anyway, this is still a fun movie, a good Wes Anderson movie. It's brightly lit, it's very beautiful.
So all the actors you want,
and,
by the way,
it's-
besides Bill
and I don't
Murray.
think it was that long either. I think it's only like an hour and 45
Yeah,
minutes.
an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's an hour and 45 minutes. So this was good. It's exactly what it needed to be. The acting, the scenes between Jason Schwartzman and Scarlett Johansson were amazing.
And if you guys are sickos again, you get to see your nakedness if you want. I mean, for a split second, I guess be that sicko. But yeah, it's a cute little movie. I guess that's the way I put it, because it it has all the actors you want from a Wes Anderson movie. Besides
Right.
Bill Murray, it's even some new. Like, I don't think Tom Hanks has been in a Wes Anderson film before, right?
No.
But Jeff Goldblum.
I think it's the first one for him.
Jeff Goldblum was in this for a second, but he's been in movies like that before. And of course, Willem Dafoe's in this. Well, I don't think it's honestly, I don't think it's a Wes Anderson movie without Willem Dafoe. But yeah, guys.
William Dafoe. Yeah, it was a good movie. Makes me laugh. I'll go ahead and give my rating first.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it. I like it. It was a good Wes Anderson, but again, it wasn't my super favorite, so I'll give it a 3.9. It was good. I'd watch it again, but it's just somehow the ending just didn't work for me. I just didn't like how it ended.
I'm gonna go with you, but like again, it's like I said, like you, it does minor Anderson work. It's not bad. It's not an event like like a lot of Wes Anderson movies are, and it was. I enjoyed it for sure, and it's. Man, it's. I don't want to say. I don't know anything bad to say about it, but it's not also the shit. You know what I mean?
It was just. It was like, oh, okay. Okay.
But
all right.
I do want to praise.
That's how it was.
I do want to praise Jake Ryan's performance. He played Woodrow, the son of Aji.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was great. He was probably my favorite part of the movie.
Oh yeah, dude! Everybody like knocked it out of the park. Damn,
okay,
they did, but it was just, I don't know. I guess it'd have to come down to storyline, I guess, for me.
Yeah, so I feel like Wes Anderson, since this wasn't an event like it usually is, a lot of his attractions sort of just stayed quiet, But you know what? Our score is a 3.9. Our score together is 3.9. What do you think the audience score for Asteroid City is?
73%.
62%.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
okay.
audience says Asteroid City is classic Wes Anderson, which may or may not be a compliment depending on how you feel about his other films. Yeah. All right. I'm on what is the critics score on Rotten Tomatoes for Asteroid City?
I'm gonna say they're gonna go higher. They're gonna be 78%, 79%.
Same 3%, certified fresh.
Oh, nice.
Critics' consensus is Asteroid City is unlikely to win Wes Anderson many new converts, but those who respond to his signature style will find this a return to immaculately arranged form. So I'm gonna read a good review and a bad review. So this is Rex Reed of The Observer says, like all Wes Anderson movies, is enigmatic, artificial, infuriatingly self-indulgent, and irrevocably pointless. Man, that dude really hated it. But this is Linda and Al Lerner of Movies and Shakers. Al and the jam-packed cast get a spotlight to use their talents for these quirky characters. Anderson's rambling film is everything from silly and absurd, mildly farcical and ludicrous, but it's also uniquely imaginative and fun. And I thought it was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. It was fun. It was cute. It was exactly what it needed to be.
Yeah, man.
But it just didn't change the world for me, which sucks because usually, he does such a great job of just knocking it out of the park.
So,
well.
Guys, go see if you like Wes Anderson. If you're not sure how you feel about it, I'd say go see it and you'll be able to sort of figure out what you think about stuff. But that's actually it this week. We did two pretty good movies this week, I thought.
Yeah, they're pretty deep. Like both of them, I mean, were very entertaining. They're both movies I'd go watch again.
Oh, for
and
sure.
again, make sure to,
head out to the theater because we So next week we are talking about Dial of Destiny, and You Hurt My Feelings. I know Neil's been looking forward to Indiana Jones.
I'm not hurting your feelings. Stop saying that
the
to
movie
people.
You Hurt Your Feelings. What's it called?
With
Julia
You Hurt My Feelings.
With Julia Dreyfus, and you like her. The Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which I'm really excited to hear your thoughts on that one. Honestly,
Oh my God,
Yes.
I love Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones is my boy, and I can't wait to go see that this weekend.
And I think the weekend after that we're doing Mission Impossible. Maybe
Oh my gosh, really? Is it that close?
Yeah, it's
Is
that
Mission
close.
Impossible getting that close?
Yeah, and then after
Oh
the
my
week,
God,
and then the week
I-
after that is Oppenheimer, and then we got film Oppenheimer and Barbie because we were talking about both those movies. But it didn't
Yeah,
the same
we'll
week.
figure out how to do both of those at the same time. That should be fine.
Okay.
That
All
should
right.
be fine.
All right, guys. You can
But
find
anyway,
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You can
No,
find
go ahead, do it.
You find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'suck podcast. We're on Twitter at TS Podcast. We're at w2mnet.com. W2m is Mary net.com. You'll find our podcast there among plenty of other cool stuff. Go to patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. You guys throw a few shekels. Neil wants a value meal, right? You want a value meal, don't you?
I need to get one of those Grimace meals, man.
Oh, they did a shake. I heard that makes you shit your balls out. You guys go I'm sorry, Bonfire Concert Shoes on Sucks and Something to Do. You'll find stuff with our merch on it. That also helps us get a value meal every now and then. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube, go and subscribe. Watch it on Facebook, go to the page. Watch us on Twitch, go and subscribe. Or, if you're listening to us, go and subscribe on that app, whether it be Spotify or Apple Podcasts or where you use to get your podcasts. And where you find podcasts, you find movies and don't suck and something to do. Neil, what do we do? What do we do for small businesses?
If you got a small business, send us that information. We'll be more than happy to advertise you right here, free of charge, right here on our podcast. We'll send it out to the, thousands of listeners, millions of followers right here at Movies That Don't Suck and Some to Do.
You good? You ready to get out of here?
I'm good. Let's get out of here. That's another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some to Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, if someone doesn't like you, don't worry. Don't have hard feelings. Just move to Asteroid City, where at least you can see aliens attack.
Yeah, I think that's
Have a good day.